Hello friends, welcome to Hello English. My name is Rupam. In today's video, we are going to discuss about everyday use grammars. Some basic grammar lesson which we require on our everyday life. I'm sure if you follow this video properly, you will get a lot of information. Because without grammar, without learning the basics of grammar, it is not easy to focus on English language. Just consider that you want to teach others. Consider you want to talk in public. Consider that you want to speak without any mistake. In this type of cases, you need at least the basics of grammar. So my dear friend, I am here today with this simple and easy lesson. Just follow this video, and if you like, please do subscribe. Before we start, I have one question for you. Question is, tomorrow I go to the picnic. Is it a correct sentence? Next one. She want to eat pizza. Is it past tense, present tense, or future tense? Please comment and let me know. I will check your English. Now let's begin. Few days back, I got a call from one lady. She told me that, "Sir, I can speak English. I can understand everything. The only problem I face is that I cannot understand when to use present tense, when to use past tense and future tenses." So I told her, you need to learn the basics of grammar. So here is this video. So if you are also facing the same type of issue, this video is for you. So what you have to learn? The first thing which you need to learn is demonstratives. This is the first step to start learning grammar. Remember. So why these demonstratives are important? Why we need this? They are used to point to something or someone specific. You have to say, right? This is my sister. That is my friend. So how we will say? These are the basics. You need to know the demonstratives. So what are the basic demonstratives? They are this, that, those, and these. Let me explain you little about this. So this and these, when to use? We use this, which is singular, and this, which is plural, to talk about people or things near us. When something is near us, we need this and this to talk about people. For example, this is a nice cup of tea, or whose shoes are those? So here we are talking about things. Now when you talk about people, we say, this is Janet, or these are my friends, John and Michael. So this is how we use these two, this and this. Now that and those, how to use and when to use. When someone is very far or something is very far, we use that and those. We use that, which is singular, and those, which is plural, to talk about things that are not near us. Let's understand with example. What's that? Or, those are my expensive shoes. This is our house. And that's Rebecca's house over there. So this is how we use these words, that and those. My dear friends, I have just given you some examples. In order for you to improve your grammars, this is a book, a grammar book, a basic grammar book with examples. You can use this book. If you want, you can purchase the book. I'll give the link in the description. Next, something very important is verb. Verbs hold a very important part in communication, especially in English. Let me explain you with this diagram. To be used verb. See here, to be used verbs. I, first person. She, he, it, second person. They, we, you, indicates the third person. So who is the first person? First person is you or me. Second person, the person I am talking to. And the third person is the person about whom I am talking. Remember, verbs has present form and past form also. So how to use this? Let me give you an example. You can see this? I, you, he, she, it, we, they, you. We have already discussed about this, right? So how to form sentences? In the present form, I am. In a simple way, I'm just explaining you. You are, he, He is. He is a good boy. Or you are very clever. She is. She is very honest. It is very expensive. We. We are good friends. In this way you can write they. They are our neighbors. You. You are very loving, very beautiful. So in this way you can form sentences. This is in the present form. Same thing how we can use in the past form. In the past form, I was in the zoo. You were traveling. He was very busy. She was in her school. Past tense. It was so hard. We were in the party. That means we were on the party, not now, last night or times back. In the past, we were in the party. They were offline yesterday. That means they didn't come online yesterday. You were there in the party. I saw you. So it happened in the past. So this is how we use the to be form of verb. Now we come to the most important thing. Different forms of sentences. My dear friends, in everyday life, we need sentences. In order to talk to people, in order to have a good communication, we need to form sentences. Because there are three different types of sentences. One is affirmative, negative, and interrogative. It is very important for you to know which one to use at what point of time. Verbs in English come in three main categories: the affirmative, the negative, and the interrogative. What is affirmative? Affirmative, that something is true or valid. So for example, spot on. You have hit the nail on the head. That means that's correct. I completely agree with you. That's 100% true. Now negative sentences. What are negative sentences? It is easy to understand, right? Whatever is not positive is negative. A reply denying something. Negative statements or phrases is defined as one that consists of words such as not, no, never, nothing. So when we use this type of words, these are negative sentences. For example, she is not an educator, or I do not like anything sugary. Do not here is negative. I hope you understand the final one, interrogative. Anything which is required to ask a question is interrogative. The function word used to ask a question such as what, which, when, where, who, whom, whose, why, whether, and how. So all these words, if you find, these all comes under interrogative sentences. For example, do you party? Or are you feeling good? Understood? Now let me give you few more examples related to affirmative, negative, and interrogative. See here, affirmative. I am a doctor. In negative way, how you will say, I am not a doctor. Interrogative. Am I a doctor? Second one, you are an engineer. That is affirmative. Negative, you are not an engineer. An interrogative, are you an engineer? You are asking. So my dear friends, see there are a few more examples which I have shared. You can pick this up and learn. Also, past tense, present tense, future tenses. Tenses are important. What exactly we understand by tense? Tense means something related to time. Just in basic words I'm telling you. Tenses means something related to time. Something happened in the past or in the present it's happening, or it will happen in the future. So present tense means which is happening in the present. Past tense, incident which already happened in the past. Future, which is going to happen in the future. All this I will explain in my next video. I always tell you, please learn the basics of grammar so that your English improves. Your English becomes strong. I wish you all the very best. Thank you.